Hey everyone, welcome to A Fresh Wellness and our new service starting 2025, which is our Resonant Home EMF safety service. We at A Fresh Wellness are all about helping you be healthy as you can be. And now we are going to expand that service to go to your home and create a home environment that is as healthy as it can be when it comes to EMFs and Wi Fi. So, like I said, your home should be your sanctuary. It should be a place of peace and safety and well being. You cannot control when you are out of the grocery store, you cannot control when you are at work, you cannot control when you're in school or some other environments, but you can now control the atmosphere of your home and make it a place that is really harmonious. Today, we are just hit by an onslaught of electromagnetic fields, ever present Wi Fi signals that are really disrupting to your health and to your peace and well being. And we don't even realize it. So, we are going to help you create a healthier, EMF harmonized home so that you and your family can thrive in a space that truly supports your health and your well being. So again, everybody knows we live in just a tech-saturated world. We're surrounded by EMFs. EMFs are just short for electromagnetic fields. These are present, and you can see on that chart there. They just give you a range of uh, low frequency to the left to very high frequency on the right. So everything falls within that range. And I don't know if you can see, but most of what's in your home is between the range from what looks like the TV up to, and again, past what looks like to be the microwave. So we are surrounded by smartphones, Wi-Fi routers, TVs, computers, smart meters, household appliances, many, many more. Some of you may be even driving e-vehicles. You are all getting exposure from all of those devices. There is even a current push for whole home electrification. So that's going to transition everything in the home from oil use or gas use or even wood to more electricity. So again, more electrical fields. So there's no getting past the fact that we're going to be affected by this radiation. And while we do love our tech, we have to learn to now live safely with it because it's just going to get bigger and stronger. And why is it important? It's really important. Let me just go into this for a minute. We are energetic. And if you're a client of mine, you know I've told you before, we are over 99% energy. It looks like we are all matter, but we are mostly energy. And being energy, every cell vibrates at a certain frequency. Every organ operates best at a certain frequency. So we are very much affected by energy patterns and frequencies that are around us. So being in these negative energy fields, you may experience just some things like headaches or poor sleep. You might get easily fatigued or have more stress or tension or irritability in a certain area or place. It's going to disrupt your focus. It's going to possibly even make you dizzy, and productivity down the drain when you're in an area of this high electromagnetic radiation. And this next slide is sort of scary, but it's very well known documented health effects from EMF exposure. And the biggest concern here to me is that in the US, there are no exposure guidelines regarding long term exposure. And I'm talking long term exposure to the low level electromagnetic waves. They might have some for those higher ones, like your CT scans and all of that, but nothing for low level electromagnetic waves. That counts your phone. Phones are counted in there. In the US, the exposure limits are only based on increases to the body temperature. So what does that mean? They're only really concerned about when you use your phone, is it going to burn you? When you're holding your iPad, is it going to burn you? That's all they're worried about. So they're not really concerned about how much um, electromagnetic radiation you're getting from your phones, let alone what you're getting through a whole day. So, unfortunately, this list is huge. And I've dealt with leukemia with my son. And this is pretty much how I got into all of the EMF and fixing and helping homes with this, is because I had no clue about it until one nurse at a very natural clinic told me that he would never improve, and he may have actually been hindered by EMFs in the home, and that he was never going to improve unless I had my home remediated for these Wi-Fis, because leukemia that he has and exposure to EMFs is a well documented connection. And depending on the strength and the time you are in these fields, your risk of leukemia doubles, then times four, times eight. It's just exponential. So that, I had never heard of that before. That threw me into this world of, maybe we need to look at this stuff that we can't even see. And sure enough, I did. I went and got my meters and I studied all about this. And when I got my meters and I started to check the house in certain areas, especially where my son would have it, those levels were extremely high. And it really was a slap in the face that something that you can't see can potentially be very harmful to you. So I don't want that to happen to anybody. And there is stuff that we can do now to help you live safer in your home. And that's what we're all about. Now, along with the EMFs and the Wi-Fi, there are other sources of what I call subtle, which just means invisible, energy that will disrupt the body's biofield within the home. So these are not, again, related to your gadgets. They're not related to Wi-Fi or anything. They exist because energy in the home, just as other places, is in constant motion. And if you are familiar with the word qi in Chinese medicine, or just Chinese thinking, they call the energy of the body qi. Well, in a home, when you have negative energy working and moving around, they call it sha qi. So there are sources in the home of this sha qi. So along with when I come out to uh, basically fix your home, remediate, reharmonize your home for the Wi-Fi and the EMFs, I am going to be looking for areas of high sha qi that may be disrupting your body as well. And these, as you can see, they can be very large mirrors, as in the middle picture. They can be very large windows. This one sits right behind a bed, so energy is rushing in from that window, probably disrupting everybody's sleep at that bed. And you can get it from staircases, long hallways, doors. There's many other sources. And so that's something else that I'm going to be looking at when I come out to uh, take an assessment of your home. But the great news is that you can control all of this environment. You can protect yourself. You can remedy these. You can ground the sha qi. You can actually change negative energy into very positive, beneficial, uplifting energy for you. So the devices that I'm going to use, what they are they're little thin metallic devices with little imprint, geometric little imprint on them. These devices create specific vibrational frequencies that harmonize the frequencies found in EMF radiation. And the result is just more natural, harmonious energy frequencies that the body recognizes not just as normal, but as beneficial. So the tech directly acts to harmonize and neutralize the EMF radiation down, on almost a quantum level. So we're going to provide services with our new Resonant home service to minimize your EMF exposure, rebalance your living space, and we're holistic focused. That's, we're a fresh wellness. We are very holistic in nature. That means whole body. So we're going to even go beyond the tech to integrate principles of energy balance and create truly harmonious spaces for you. We're going to look at all that negative Shao-Chi. And we also, because, I muscle test a lot. So I will, when I come out, I'm going to put you in your rooms, each rooms. I will muscle test you and I will see, are you strong in that room? Are you not strong? And if you, if you are not, we are going to locate what are the sources of weakness in each of the rooms for you, and especially bedrooms. Bedrooms are very important. You're there all night long. You want to be very strong in certain rooms. So, yeah, imagine living in a space where you're going to feel safe because you have now reduced your exposure to potentially harmful electromagnetic fields. You're in a balanced space. You can have better sleep, better focus, and better overall wellness, and harmonized. How would it be? How nice would it be to have a sense of calm and just alignment with your home? And energized. You are going to thrive. Your body can now be full of vitality and energy, whereas it was being buffeted by all this negative energetic waves. Once we fix everything, the energies are working for you, not against you. And then last, I have protected here. There is just a lot of peace of mind knowing that you have taken proactive steps for your family's well being. And yeah, it's a nice feeling to know when you come home, you can just relax and take it easy and know that you have done what you can do to make your home a safe place and a place of wellness. So, what's the first steps? I don't want anybody to let this invisible energy disrupt your health, your peace of mind, your kids. So please take advantage of our Resonant home service. When I come out, so you'll see on here, I say schedule your 2-hour home assessment today. We will customize anything you would like to whatever degree you want to help the EMFs and electromagnetic fields of your home. I understand there's budgets, and we're going to just work within your budget and within what you are looking for. But I will tell you, guaranteed within my basic 2-hour home assessment, when I come, we are going to fix that smart meter. We are going to fix your electric panel. Fixing those two sets the tone for the whole house. It just realigns the whole energetic footprint of your home. So anything else we do in the home, it just works a lot better. So those are going to be guaranteed 2 things that we're going to hit when I come to the home. The other thing I would say is we're going to look at bedrooms because you spend a lot of time in bedrooms. Other rooms that you know that you are in a lot, that would be other rooms that we should look at. Other than that, routers are going to get taken care of. Any kind of security system, all the heavy tech and Wi-Fi things in your home, that should be top priority. And then again, as I go through the home with you, and I will be doing muscle testing for you. So if there are areas that I see or suspect you are very weak in, we are going to test that, and we are going to do our best to remedy what is causing the weakness there. So for January, If you are a client, you will get a very, very good discount on this service as long as you call and schedule in the month of January. You do not have to have me come out in the month of January. We can do that any other time. But please, I do need you to do this for January. If you know anyone else who would be interested, please forward this video to them. Um, this is something not to be dismissed. And I just want to, as we wind down here, one of my meters, and I will be bringing 2 meters when I come out and do the assessment for the home. One of my meters I have here, and I was just going to turn it on for you. This meter lets you see in terms of color, from green being safe to red being not very safe, in terms of the radiation. And also, this one's an RF meter, which is called a radio frequency meter. It measures certain frequencies on that big electromagnetic scale. This one will also let you hear what some of these waves and maybe the things off your router sound like. So I'm going to turn it on for you. I will say I am sitting in front of a computer. I have my phone here, and that's it. Those are 2 gadgets. So with just those 2 gadgets, I have my printer turned off. I have other things turned off. So I'm going to turn this on and let you just see um, what it sounds like. So I'll put it close here. So I don't know if you can see that. And you'll see it's what color? It's up at the red. Red says we are in extreme Wi-Fi areas, extreme levels of radiation. And you can hear it. The ticking, I will tell you, is little routers in your computer and in the phone. So even though, all this, people say, it's no big deal. It is no big deal, they think, because you can't see it. But you can hear it, and it's there. And we should do something about it. And now there is something that we can do about it. So I am excited to help you guys out. So I hope this was informative. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to call me or to text me or to email, and I will try to answer any questions you have. Again, it's about a 2-hour, depending on the size of house, 2-hour or more assessment. We will try to do everything in one day. For larger homes or for homes that I am going to ground the entire house, we can actually do things on the property. Say you have a pool, that's actually stealing some energy from the home potentially. So we can do things to remedy things like pools, even large shrubs and trees close to the house. I will do an assessment when I come, and we will see what the best steps are to help you within your budget. So again, I look forward to hearing from you, and let's have a healthy 2025 and beyond in our very tech heavy world. All right, take care.